Here is a Comey also authorized to say that the FBI is investigating possible links. Again, it's very hard to know what's going on. We don't know what the hell is going on, but it's really hard to understand how this guy came out with that letter sent. And he made a point later that he was talking about a closed investigation, but I'm sorry, if you are still investigating things, you've reopened it. But he claimed, without mentioning Clinton's name, that he was able to discuss this because it was a closed investigation. I still contend that the answer very well may have been that he thought this is a way to inoculate them and show that he was in no way a partisan, because he anticipated Clinton winning and then having to bring charges maybe against some Trump people. I don't know. That's just one off-the-wall theory. But, we may never know. But apparently this is still happening.
As you know, our practice is not to confirm the existence of ongoing investigations, especially those investigations that involve classified matters. But in unusual circumstances, where it is in the public interest, it may be appropriate to do so, as Justice Department policies recognize. This is one of those circumstances. I have been authorized by the Department of Justice to confirm that the FBI, as part of our counterintelligence mission, is investigating the Russian government's efforts to interfere in the 2016 presidential election. And that includes investigating the nature of any links between individuals associated with the Trump campaign and the Russian government, and whether there was any coordination between the campaign and Russia's efforts. As with any counterintelligence investigation, this will also include an assessment of whether any crimes were committed.
So this is an ongoing investigation. He says it's going to take a long time. Didn't necessarily say it would take 8 years or 4 years or 2 years or 3 years. It appears that they're going to give more information in closed hearing. Now, understand how different this is from where we were just a month ago when Comey wouldn't tell anything to this committee, even behind closed doors. Later in the hearing, Trey Gowdy, who, has spent much of the hearing almost exclusively on the idea of the leaks. How do we know this information? How do we know this about Flynn? Suggesting basically running off a list of 9 former Obama officials who could have been the leakers. Making it all about the leaking, which, is obviously for political reasons. There's obviously reasons why we don't leak. But Gowdy said, what possible reason could have someone have for leaking this information? Does it in any way help you in your investigation? And Comey said no. But of course, I think there is another explanation for those leaks. And it allows Comey to go in front of the Intelligence Committee and basically confirm some things. And that is, you have the recusal of Jeff Sessions. You have some space between Jeff Sessions and Comey in terms of that investigation. Now, Comey couldn't get out there and say this, I think, in any context. Well, those leaks actually did ensure that this investigation would continue and not be quashed. But his behavior has changed post Jeff Sessions' recusal. And I would suggest that's a very good reason why someone might leak or be a whistleblower. So take that for what it's worth. Keep in mind, these Gorsuch hearings are really, in many respects, more important. Hey, everybody, Sam Seder here.
Donald Trump is a bad guy. Believe me. It's true.
It is true, and you can subscribe to this channel by subscribing to this channel. It's true.